Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Diego Sanchez versus Mickey Gall. Let's get right into how these guys match up. Diego Sanchez is 37 years old right now. He's a veteran of the sport, been fighting forever now. He's the Ultimate Fighter 1 winner. That's crazy. Diego has fought in 4 divisions, which is pretty nuts: featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, and middleweight. His MMA record is 28 wins and 11 losses. Diego's fight style is a mixture of wrestling, submission grappling, and boxing. He's a very aggressive fighter with mega heart. Mickey Gall is 27 years old, considerably younger than Diego. When it's MMA and wars you go through, 10 years is a big gap. Mickey Gall's fight style is primarily grappling based, but his striking game is coming along, working with Joe Schilling. He's a young prospect with a ton of potential. Mickey's pretty tough and he has skill. He has only had 6 professional fights with a record of 5-1. So this matchup, well, this is a tough one for me to call. Very torn with this fight. On one hand, you have an MMA vet, skilled on the ground, even though he rarely uses that these days in Diego. On the other hand, you have some new blood who has a ton of potential and has shown pretty good promise and skills. I do like this fight at 170 pounds for Diego. I feel like he performs way better at a heavier weight as opposed to being drawn out and depleted at the lighter weights. Diego looked good on the scale for this fight, not sucked in at all. This fight kind of depends on how much of a step has Diego missed. Prime Savage Nightmare Sanchez, I believe, takes this fight. He has the ground skills to negate Gall's ground, and I believe he was more dangerous on the feet. Present day Diego has way more experience and is battle tested. He is also way more worn. Gall is tough, he's very motivated to move up the rankings and reach the top. He has a very solid ground game, great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His striking has been coming along. Again, I mentioned he works with Joe Schilling. Man, this is tough to pick a winner. Diego on his A game should shut the ground game of Gall down and batter him on the feet, overwhelm him. But if he isn't on his A game, this young lion Mickey Gall can take this fight. This is Mickey Gall's biggest test to date. Diego is, quote, a nightmare in the cage and comes to fight. You have zero choice but to fight him. Ultimately, if I had to pick the winner here, gonna have to go with Mickey Gall. And I know many of you won't agree with that, and it kind of hurts me to say that because Diego's a legend of MMA in many respects and an ultra vet. Gall is the favorite as far as betting odds. I think he's gonna have a really good performance against Diego and surprise a lot of people. I don't see him submitting Diego, but maybe he catches him with a nice shot with his improved striking or wins via dominant decision. If old Diego shows up, he takes this. But I think too many wars have taken their toll on him. Anyway guys, that's my breakdown of this fight. Let me know what you think. Who do you think is going to win this fight and why? Leave those opinions in the comment section. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next segment. Until then, take care.